Hey all everybody, this is Lena, and you're watching Lena's Life from Lena's house in Lena's new home here in beautiful Silver City. I've got my other wig getting drying out because I use it pretty much all summer long. It's my summertime look, my blonde wig. So I have my brunette one. This is my fall one that I'm probably gonna wear in the future. But I really like that. I don't want to it just really does something for me. It's a really fun way to wear. But I am just loving living here in my beautiful Adobe home. And I'm gonna fix some things. The wind kind of blew stuff around, but I was gonna show you guys the backyard because it's looks like the bees are all gone. They used to live up in there. Do you see any? I don't see any. I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if that's where they all were living. Up until recently, that's where they were all at. And he's drilled some holes to the the pest control people. And I'm gonna go underneath our archway. Oh my gosh. There are so many weeds out here. I'm kind of surprised. Look at that. All these weeds. Crazy, huh? I wonder if it's edible. I don't know. But this is our backyard. There's like a fruit tree that is right here, and it grows these kind of fruits, but they haven't been very healthy. Oh, and here's the neighbor. He has a house, and his side yard is out here. Oops. I don't know how that comes out. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. But whoa, it's kind of low here. So it's low hanging. And we've got this netting over here that is for our garden that we're gonna have. And already there's stuff growing, and we haven't really seen all, but it's starting. There's something back there. What is that? Huh. I wonder what that is. But we haven't really done any tending to this garden. You know, we just kind of started. We just started off. So there really isn't much that we've done at all, really. So they're working on making something more permanent here for a closure. It's more aesthetically pleasing. And then this light broke, so I don't even know if this is even working. I'm not even sure. I don't even know. We were kind of wondering ourselves, but we're supposed to like take care of the weeds back here. My gosh, look at all the grass. How it's grown. That's insane. I never thought we'd have. There's this shed here that they're gonna cut this tree back. And there's a shed. It's not very waterproof, but it's a shed, and it's supposed to store stuff for us, but I'm not quite sure how that's gonna work. line I use for hanging clothes and stuff. But yeah, this is a nice little backyard here. It's got a lot of character. That's what, if anything, this place has tons of character and personality. It has so much going for it. Like over here, here's my kitchen, and they're replacing over here in this other kitchen window. They're replacing the screen, so that's gone right now. But I love this place. So much character. Oh, got a ditch under here. Whoa. Whoa. It's cool though. This place is so cool. I mean, look at the texture. You can shoot a video out here. I mean, look at this. It's just, oh yeah, they're going to replace the screen here so we can open our own bathroom window. But I mean, look at this archway. It's so awesome. So awesome. We're so blessed to have such a wonderful place to call home. And thank you. Thank you. Yes, we are loving our new home. This is our bedroom window, and we sleep with the window open every night, and it's so pleasant. My gosh, it is so pleasant. I just can't tell you enough how wonderful it is to sleep with like nice, cool, fresh air. And this is a really cool little nightlight thing. It lights up, when you turn it on. But oh, the weather's beautiful here. The weather's beautiful here. It's, it gets warmer in during the day, but for the most part, this place stays nice and cool. We have a ceiling fan that goes on pretty much 24/7, all through the winter, all the time, and it just circulates the air. And I'm gonna open this window here to get some ventilation going, but it's great. It's great. I mean, the air is nice and cold this morning. It's not bad. And we've got fans we bought. So you don't need much AC. No, not really. I mean, we have that AC unit over there, but we use it, like sometimes. But we bought this fan, which is just a stationary fan, and it gets kind of loud, actually. Check this out. It's like a plane. It's like, that's on low. That's a little higher, a medium. Whoa, and that's high. That's crazy. Super loud. Super loud. And then we have one. I needed one in the kitchen. That's where I needed it because we have AC here, and it works. It does. But, it costs money, so it's nice to be able to, just have options and stuff. So if I can get fresh air anytime, I'm going to opt for the fresh air because it's so pleasant. It's so pleasant. And so here's my other fan. I hope your electric bill isn't high. No, from what I understand, see, this is my kitchen fan, and I'll use it for cooking and stuff like that, which I need to do. I think I'm going to make what was it? We were talking about it. Oh yeah, I got some mashed potatoes from the dollar store. So we're going to make some mashed potatoes and maybe some fried pork chops or something, right? But yeah, so go through here. Oh wait, you guys gotta see it. I'm washing my wig, it's drying. My blonde hair is drying up in there. So it's nice to have, to be able to use it. But this is gonna be the kitty's bedroom, the kids' room. Hopefully, they won't destroy it. Oh, and there's my bike. Oh my gosh, my bicycle. I'm gonna go food bandit foraging today, but I put the lock on it, so now it's got the lock. I put that on. I was trying to put it on right here, so I moved this over from here to here, and then I was gonna put the lock on here, but it was too long, and then it wouldn't work. So I ended up, just putting it on the seat post, which works. And Mark says we won't be able to do this for very long because the cats, they're gonna like jump from table to table, and then anything dangling, they're gonna wanna get at it. So live and learn. And yeah. I meant to ask, when you took Mark his jammies, why didn't you ride your bike? Oh, I didn't have it. And at the time, I didn't even have my bike. I had just gotten it that next day. So I was like, I had to rollerblade it. But I like to rollerblade. It's just rollerblading at 5 in the morning. Not really the greatest, but here's our laundry room. I mean, you guys are going to get well acquainted with our house because we love it so much, and we're doing a lot to make it our home. And when we get the kitties, which is going to be apparently not the day that we wanted it to be. It was supposed to be, what was it? It was supposed to be this coming Sunday, but the cats can't get to the vet to get fixed and stuff until Monday morning. So they wanted to bring the cats by on Wednesday, but we are going to meet up with them. You have kittens, Christine? Really? Oh my gosh, I have tons of questions. Like, what do you do? Like, I've never had cats before, ever. Like, I'm going to be a cat mom, and I don't know, a kitten mom, and I don't know anything about. I'm looking at YouTube videos. Mark used to have a couple of cats. Mine is so attached to me. I hear gingers are very much very loving, very, attached to their owners and stuff like that. Or who owns who, really, right? I guess we're more attached, we're attached to them more than, because they're going to say, oh, you're being owned by us, right? So we're going to have two. So a boy and a girl. And their stories are quite interesting, actually. This family found a couple of kittens in their backyard underneath a wood pile. And from what I understand, they heard them meowing and crying out and stuff, and they were able to rescue them. And the little girl, they didn't know if she was going to make it, but they kept feeding, and they used a syringe to feed them and stuff like that because their mommy was nowhere to be found. and they made it. They made it through, and they wanted to donate them or to give them to a family that would take care of them. Because out here, people have a tendency of, asking for kittens and cats and stuff like that so that they can put them out as barn cats to protect their, I don't know, whatever barn cats are used for. But out here, we have coyotes. So coyotes like to eat cats. So needless to say, they didn't want these two kittens to become barn cats, So they got better, and so they wanted to donate them to a family that would take care of them and stuff. And that's when Mark and I came along and found them online. And it's going to be amazing. We're going to be so blessed because apparently the orange kitties are very rare to find a female as an orange tabby, a ginger tabby, or whatever they're called. And so Maya is our girl. She's going to be really special. And Pokey is our boy. They are so easy to train. Just make sure you get a nice sized litter box. Well, they're bringing a litter box with them, so they've already been trained. So they know how to go poop and pee and stuff in a litter box. So they also have some favorite toys. So they're going to bring those over. They told us what they eat, that they eat Friskies and that they eat wet food at night or something like that. So I have lots to learn though. I don't know a dad blasted thing. Honest to God, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I'm just looking at YouTube videos and trying to figure it out. And hopefully we want our cats to be like not afraid to go outside, like we want to be able to put them on a leash eventually. I want to be able to ride with them like on a little sack or something, like a papoose thing or something to carry them. But it's going to be a learning curve for sure, because there's lots to learn. And as kitties, I guess we're not going to be able to have these, right? Mark just got me replacement flowers because he got gladiolas the other day and they kind of died on us. So we got these really cute carnations, right? They're really nice. Super nice. I like them a lot. But I don't know if cats can have them, because I hear that cats actually can be very like finicky about plants and stuff. And there's certain plants that can't be in the house or something. So we're hoping. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to tell them no. I don't want to be mean to them because I don't want to like get a rogue cat, because it's like dogs can take corporal punishment, but I hear that cats, as they get older, you don't want to do that to them, or you're like, you keep a spray bottle close by so that you can like kind of spray them if they do something wrong. So you don't want them to do something or climb on something and then they get wet and they're like, whoa, what was that? Every time I go over there, but if they can't see you, that's the best thing, because if they find out that it's you doing it, then they're going to be like, I can't use the spray bottle because my cat loves water. Oh my gosh, so you can't even use the spray bottle. So what do you do? What do you end up doing to make sure that they're not gnawing at, you know, cables and stuff. Like we have a thermostat cable that we're going to have to like adjust and get out of the way. We've got a bunch of cords that are hanging, that we're going to have to try to figure out and clean up so that the cats don't chew on them. And because we want this place to be so cat friendly. I mean, look at the place. It's got ledges up there, that they could climb on. They could jump from side to side and, jump down onto this ledge here. So there's so many cool things. It's like if I were a cat, I would love this cat cave because it's like the perfect cat cave, And so we're just trying to figure out, I can imagine they're gonna run across here, jump into my lap, run across, jump onto Mark's lap, and I don't know which one's gonna, like wanna like snuggle with who, or if I'm gonna get both of them because I want to be home all the time, and Mark's gonna be coming in. Well, he comes in at 1. See that cable back there? Can I have that cable? I don't. Or the guitar, can we have the guitar there? It's like we're gonna have to totally catify and cat-proof everything. So we need to get on all of these cabinets and stuff and in the kitchen. And because cats actually can open, storage and stuff. So got a lot to learn. Lots to learn, but it's super easy to clean in here because the floors are so like straightforward. We bought this little vacuum for like $20 and we have a mop, just a regular mop that, after we vacuum, we just, not me, just mop the floors and stuff twice a week and keeps things nice and clean. And, it's so nice. I mean, compared to where I was living in Minnesota, and there's no slight on where I was living. It's just, I just like clean. So, and it wasn't clean there at all. So it's so nice to have clean, just to be able to have no dust or things hanging out. And, it's just certain people just like things differently than others. There's outlets everywhere. There's an outlet here, there's an outlet over by there. There's like 4 on the wall over here. There's like a 4-prong outlet over, like over there. How do you do it? Oh, over there. There's one on the wall. I mean, it's like they really did a nice job here. So I'm really looking forward to cat life, because it's going to be so, so different. I mean, am I going to be able to go on a bike ride? I don't know. And if I'm not, my baby chews wires. Oh, see, that's what I'm scared of. I don't want them to get electrocuted. Well, we're thinking about getting plastic sleeving, that hides the cords. She chewed up 2 of my Apple earbuds. Those are not cheap. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we're going to have to keep all of our electronics out of sight, out of mind, right? Because for charging purposes, I don't know. So we're going to have to figure it out. But it's going to be better having them than not having them. Because right now it's kind of lonely here. There's not really, Mark's gone. Get a Swiffer. We have a Swiffer. Yeah, we have a Swiffer. We opted not to get the the wet one, we got the dry one, and we'll just use a mop. It works really nicely. But yeah, so you're talking about the Swiffer for cat hair? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. So I imagine that they're going to shed a lot, and as they get older, they'll shed more. But yeah, I'm just like totally, I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I'm just going in like blind, you know. Mark had two cats in the past, and Rocky and Jazz, and loved them and stuff. But it's been a while. It's been a while since he's had kitties. So it's gonna be cool because I've never had cats. Never. I mean, the closest I had to having a cat was when my dad actually, we used to have pigeons, actually, palomas, they call them in Spanish. And he used to had a jaula, which is a shed in the backyard in Santa Ana in California. And I don't know why, but Puerto Ricans love to keep pigeons. Like my uncle has pigeons in Orlando, had them back in California too when he lived there. And they raise pigeons, and it's not for food. It's really to take them out and have them released, like, and then have them make their way back. I don't know what the function is, but we had pigeons in my backyard, and my dad, if he ever caught a cat, he would stick it, because they're obviously hungry, so they're wanting to eat pigeons. So he would like take this gunny sack and a burlap sack, potato sack, whatever they call them, and he would stick the cat in there after he caught it, and then he would take it to a dump and drop it off. So that's about all that I had connection with a cat. And I remember one time I was visiting a friend, and a friend of mine, and this kid, he strapped like a rubber band to the tail of the cat with firecrackers on it and lit it. It was so sad. The cat like jumped and screeched and jumped out the window and took off, and never came back. But I always thought cats were very like moody, temperamental, that they were like unpredictable and kind of scary to have around because you never know what they're thinking. But Mark, kind of let me understand that cats are a lot more affectionate, a lot smarter, even than a dog. Cats have a sense to them, there's like a spirituality to them, there's like a connectedness to them, to the planet and stuff. So it's going to be interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait. And hopefully we'll be able to get them not this Sunday, but the following Saturday. Yeah, it's the earliest, or maybe during the week, but I don't think Mark wants to do that. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go fruit foraging, and check out where my peaches are in town, so I can go get some peaches. And I'll wear my backpack and go on my mountain bike. Wait, where's my mountain bike? Where is it? Oh, there it is, back there. I love my mountain bike. I went riding it yesterday, got some plums and some apples and stuff, but I didn't really ride it for very long. But the amount of time that I did ride it, it shifts really nicely, it pedals really nicely. It's gonna be a really, really great bike to have. I mean, I love it. It's super cool. I used to have a bike like it, and it's got the same shifters on it. So I loved those shifters on that bike. And This bike reminds me of like when I was 23, I think it was, in 1993. I bought a mountain bike, and it was very similar to that one. It was just like a pearl color, and it was a giant, just like that one. Um, and it had climbing bars on it, and it had what was it? It was a giant Rincon. Add a lint brush for your clothes. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mark talked about that too. We're gonna get a lint brush. We're gonna, I guess we're just gonna do whatever we need to do, to make it a healthy home for the kitties and stuff. And I think we're gonna try to get them better food than Friskies, but I don't know. Is Friskies a good brand for kittens and stuff? The nurture food. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But regardless, it's gonna be an adventure for sure. An adventure. And I am just so happy to be able to be a part of it, and just to have this life. You'll be fine. I see most of your videos, so I'll definitely check in on you to make sure you're okay. Thanks, Christine. Thank you so much. But I better get going. It's getting later. And I will see you guys the next time. All right. Have a great morning and afternoon or evening or midnight or wherever it is or whenever it is that you're watching. Just make it a great day. All right. Bye.